All right, Junior Predator fans and Pittsburgh fans, I heard we have the other team joining us this evening. Well, I am your host, Keith Brown, and we are here facing off two big rigs colliding in Nashville. The number 11 ranked team versus number 13 in the country. The last time these two teams faced was in Pittsburgh at the Midwinter Classic, and that was pretty much a one-sided game. I do not feel that was the best effort for Pittsburgh, but if I remember correctly, the score was 6-1. And today, I'm sure the Dick's Sporting Goods sponsored NHL junior team would love to have another shot against the Junior Predators here. We are moments away. The clock has already ran down for the warm-up. The ref is doing his stretches. The goalies are ready. The teams are gathering around the net to do their famous chants. And we are about to witness, most likely, the team that wins this game, if I'm not mistaken, is going to go to the championship game. I have not yet got word of Penn's Elite's, whoever, if they when they played, LA Kings, to see if they won. Do you know if the LA Kings or the Penn's Elite won earlier this morning?
We lost 3-2.
3-2.
Kings won 3-2.
Kings won 3-2. So.
We scored at the buzzer too.
Oh, really? It was a tie game?
No, it was 3-1.
Penn scored at the buzzer.
We scored with 1 second, and we put them. It was really 3-1.
Okay.
How did you guys do against the Kings?
We tied this yesterday. We beat them before, like 6-1. Tied 2-2 yesterday.
We tied Dallas.
You tied Dallas?
Yesterday, 3-3.
All right. Right here. Here we go. Puck drop. That goes out to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh in the neutral zone, trying to get that out of the zone, and here they come. Potentially getting that first shot on a goal, and they do. And that's gloved up very quickly. Pittsburgh comes out of the gate offensively as the Predators do a quick change out. And Michael Sema at the face-off for the Predators. And that'll come out to Crew Brennan. And here's Liam Melnikoff on the right side. A little high pass, and it puts in the corner. Here comes Sema. Mulligan puts that back in the right side. Almost had a rebound there by Sema off that wall. Crew Brennan back to Mulligan. That's going to get past him. And Julius outraces him on the left side, trying to get a quick shot off, but he gets tied up in the corner. Excuse the viewing angle in this rink. It's not a lot of height in the stadium, so that is a big factor. Gage Matthews on his own as his teammates do a change. He gets pinned up on the board. Still has the puck, though, as Vince McCaddy steps on and helps him. And that loose puck will go out to Gage Matthews. He tries to dump that around the net. And that gets tied up by Pittsburgh. Here comes Pittsburgh on the right side, 23. Hard hit on the board. No call for boarding there. Lost the puck though, comes out. And they're gonna have to reset. It's Pittsburgh. Tried to find Loya, but he a little bit out of his reach, and Erat jumps on for Predators. Tried to get that up to Pugs, but just out of his reach. And here goes Grivna on the left side. Finds a lane. Tried to center that pass, but no connection. Erat back at D over to McDaniel. McDaniel finds Pugs on the left side. Peterson there to help. Behind the net. Pittsburgh able to potentially get this out. They do. Number 9 gets pinned up by Erat. As that puck gets caught up on the board, McDaniel steps on, causing problems. And that's taken by Bouchard. Here goes McDaniel, taking a lane. Erat in the middle. Center pass, and there's a finish. And a goal for the Predators. And the Predators take the lead quickly with 12:03 on the clock. Nice pass from RJ McDaniel to Sebastian Erat. Giving to the Predators that lead right here. Here's Michael Sema again, facing off, and that loose puck is taken by Pittsburgh. They'll end up having the advantage of that. Julius trying to center that pass. Couldn't quite get there with Coy Bacon interrupting that. Another quick shot by Bailing. And here goes Sema. Sema on the left side. Cross ice to Crew. Just behind him. That goes behind the net. Pittsburgh off the wall. Couldn't get it out. Coy Bacon able to keep that in. Melnikov back to Howard. Howard tried to find Sema on that right corner. Here's Sema again. Creating some space, using that little burst speed he likes to use in traffic. It's Crew Brennan gets tied up. Hard collision there. Gage Matthews jumps on, railing, all by himself. Number 10 trying to get on the right side. Found that shot, and there's a rebound attempt there by Pittsburgh. Matthews takes the center. Ooh, hard shot up high. Whistle blown. 3-2. LA, I heard. Nice long shot after that face-off there, just to the left of the net. Pittsburgh's going to get that out. Nope, that's taken by McDaniel. He pulls that back, puts it around for McCaddy. Behind the net, gets tied up. The Predators not finding a lot of space. Bouchard steps up, almost had a shot attempt there. And here comes McDaniel putting it back in the corner. Matthews would be there first. As he gets tied up, Matthews looking for that center pass. Couldn't quite get there, just out of the reach for McDaniel as he's getting pressure from 2 Pittsburgh forwards. And they're going to dump that and try to get a quick change out. Erat on the ice first. Pittsburgh using the net as protection. Tried to get that centering pass, and they do. They finally get it out. And there's a hard collision behind the net there. And that puck stays in Predator territory. It's Pittsburgh. Haven't yet got anything really going offensively. And that's offsides on the Predators. Predators will win that. Mulligan up to Peterson. Peterson using his body, and somehow Erat comes out with that. Mulligan steps up, gets by one defender. And that gets put in the corner for Pugs. Pugs Leasy over to Erat. Bacon with a long shot. That gets deflected. Taken by Pittsburgh. Peterson immediately gets that in the neutral zone. He gets pinned up. And that'll come all the way out, and Pittsburgh winding up, trying to find some space. Avoided a hard collision there. That goes around the crew. He tips that to Sema. Sema still on it. Pittsburgh on the right side. He gets taken off the stick. A puck, and he gets tripped up. No call. Loya, long pass, a little hard, and Sema picks that up. Long shot, and that's saved by the Pittsburgh goalie. And Predators have a full change out with a few on the Pittsburgh side. 7:45 on the clock. And that face-off will go to the Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh got it up to Julius on the right side. Railing is just going to get that out quickly, and that won't be an icing as it won't reach, and McDaniel will set that up behind the net. He's going to find a lane. He found Lev, and that goes up to McAdie off the wall, but a lot of snow buildup very quickly in this game. Puck will not move along the boards. Here's Pittsburgh. Long pass off the wall. McDaniel up to Peterson. Peterson might get a shot off. Got through two defenders, and that goes wide right. Another shot by Pugs. That gets pinned up by Peterson. Mulligan steps up, puts it in the corner. Peterson using his body, able to control the puck, and Pugs comes out on the right side, looking for that top left corner. It wasn't there. Erat. Mulligan. Behind the net, Mulligan looking, center pass, nothing there. Goes back around the net to Pugs. Pugs. Back to Erat. Erat makes the move. Might get one here. Nope, no shot taken off the puck in the last second. It looked like a penalty for hooking on Pittsburgh. This will be the first power play of the game. And if you're just joining us, fun fact, Predators are on a streak for scoring on power plays per game. Since Pittsburgh. And immediately, Pittsburgh takes advantage of that faceoff and are able to take off a lot of time on that clock as Loya winds up, puts it way in the corner for Ferguson. Ferguson causing a lot of pressure for Pittsburgh. Erat loses that, but Sema's able to pick that up. Gets to the corner on the left side. Nothing there on that wraparound. He's going to find McDaniel at the top of the key with a quick shot. Rebound attempt with Lev as the goalie dives on the puck. Kills the clock as we got 55 seconds remaining in a Predator power play. As they try to get it back, get it up to 2-0 with this attempt here. We'll see. 45 seconds remaining. Pittsburgh unable to get that out. Erat on that left side, another shot, and that doesn't get through. Another deflection. Here's Erat to McDaniel. Sema got pressure on his heels. Sema dump pass to Erat. Erat takes that on the right side. Erat. 15 seconds remaining. Quick shot, and he finds it for his second goal of the evening. Predators up 2-0 very quickly in this game. And the streak continues for the Predators on scoring on a power play. Pittsburgh goalie able to cover that very quickly. That goes behind the net. Pittsburgh able to get that on net, actually. No icing there. Gage Matthews dumps that around the net. Bacon. Bacon up the corner, try to get it off the wall to Pugs. He's going to try the other side with Mulligan. Mulligan's previous team is Pittsburgh, fun fact. So he should be amped up for this game. As Pittsburgh has an opportunity. Ooh, great save. And Pittsburgh able to pull that out as Caulfield winds that up. Got it up the railing. He's past the red line, so that won't be icing either. Mulligan finds Sema. That's taken. A lot of long names on the Pittsburgh. I'm going to give out the numbers. 67. Grivna. Try to get it out. Here goes Sema. Long shot, deflected, pushed to the side by the Pittsburgh goalkeeper. And they're trying to get that out, and Crew Brennan's able to get that out. Quick shot. Oh, almost had that, finding the right post. Loose stick there. A lot of bodies falling at the moment. A couple change outs. Liam Melnikov puts that around the corner. Erat's there to stall them up while the Predators change out. And that loose puck battle there with Peterson and Egger. Pittsburgh. Caulfield on the left side, taking off the puck. And that's going to go out to Erad. Erad on the right side. Makes one man miss. Finds McDaniel on the middle. Here's McDaniel. Makes a move in the corner. Avoids another hit. And there's going to be another penalty against Pittsburgh. As we have 1:30, and Aaron is right here waving at the clock. I completely destroyed the whole time thing. We got a minute, 20 seconds, 22 seconds. I'm gonna go to 3:22. And then we have our power play going. Little change out. And Predators will win that face-off as McDaniel tries to get another shot off right there, and that's saved. Here we are, second attempt. That goes back to McDaniel. Again, finds Sema. Cross ice, taken by the big fella himself. Gets it out. McDaniel, dump pass to Erad. Erad finds Sema on the left side, using that speed on his backhand though. Here comes McDaniel. McDaniel, one-timer by Sema, doesn't get through. Erad over to Sema. Sema looking for that shot on that right corner. Here comes McDaniel, unable to get that. Lev now tied up. Somehow gets a quick shot off, but that's covered by Pittsburgh. As we have 41 seconds remaining in real time, and third for the power play at least, and 33 seconds in the game, or the period. I'm all over the place. Work with me here. That'll be a quick icing right after the face-off. We'll be facing off again in Pittsburgh territory. I don't know what music we're playing, but it's just noise. If you can hear it at all. We need a new DJ. Sema in the right corner. Able to get that out. Oh, nice little assist there to, I think that's Peterson. And that will end the power play. And she's doing our goal wave. The Predators will potentially go into the second period with a 3-point lead and dominating the shots on goal at 13-5. Pittsburgh is reliving their nightmare that they had in Pittsburgh at the Midwinter Classic. Here's Mulligan. And that is the end of the second period. And I will be fixing the clock. All right, start of the second period. Predators 3-0 lead. And Pittsburgh trying to build a little momentum. Winning that faceoff, putting in the Predator zone quickly. As Peterson winds up behind the net, trying to just get that out with McDaniel. We got hugs and high fives all over the place. A lot going on around me. But I'm doing it for you 5 people that are live watching right now. It's for you. We had 140 viewers last time. How do we only have 5 now? Oh wait, now we got 17. Okay. Now I got 25. I guess I'm on the delay. I'm looking it up. So 25 years. We're getting there. $14:24 remaining in the second period, and there is a penalty. I didn't even realize that. Let me hurry up and quickly get that. I'm gonna be fired on the clock. Nice little one-timer there with E-Rat from McDaniel. And E-Rat finds McDaniel. McDaniel back to E-Rat in that left corner. Over to McDaniel, long shot. He can hit the back of Peterson. That goes behind the net. E-Rat able to pick that up. Looking for that cross-ice pass, trying to find that right corner. Just like that, Sema tried to redirect it on that backhand. And that gets pushed back out to E-Rat. He's going to try to get a shot off, but that is covered by Pittsburgh goalie. And the Preds, for the majority, will stay on, and Pittsburgh has a full change out. Sema faced that off with the Giant. And here comes Lev. Push that in the corner for Sema. Sema back to E-Rat. Crossed over to McDaniel. Back to E-Rat. E-Rat with a shot, and that's going to go high and gloved by the goalie. As they battle for the possession here, here's McDaniel picking it up. Another one-timer by Lev. And that almost slides in on the left side, but the goalie is able to extend and push that out. Sema jumps on, steals that off his backhand using his body. Favorite move, and he gets a quick little shot off there on the right corner. Not a lot of setup here for the Predators. Almost found Peterson on that backside. That's typically what they like to do. And that's going to come out. Predators are full strength. Or Pittsburgh is, and here's McAdie. Finds the center pass, but just a little bit out of the reach from Matthews. That gets put in the corner, and here we go. Pugs. Puts that to Howard. Howard, cross ice to Gribna. Long shot. Blocked. And that loose puck will go out, and here's Pittsburgh trying to get it out of the zone, and they do, and that will be icing on Predators.
Hey, skate out.
It's pretty crowded in here as both teams have a lot of family. It is a home game for Nashville, which is kind of rare. A lot of parents in the stands, a lot of parents around the window. And the E-Rat here, trying to get past that last defender, does, and didn't get back to his right side. He tried to get that backhand. The goalie is able to block that. And here comes E-Rat again. He's going to dump that after crossing the red line. That'll be covered. Goalie decides to slow the Predators down. And say, calm down, guys. Let's just reset, face off, and try this again. Gage Matthews at that face off. He's going to win that, put it in the corner though, and able to keep that in. He's going to slap that into the other side, and that's going to come out, and that will be icing, and we will have another face-off here in Pittsburgh territory. "38 seconds remaining. And the Pittsburgh power play. I completely messed that up. Bear with me. Usually I have a guy named Sam able to push all the buttons and keep me on my toes. But he's refereeing right now. I mean, we got Gage Matthews on the one-on-one. Here it is. Nice save by the Pittsburgh goalie. Battle here in the neutral zone. Liam Melnikoff loses that. Crew Brennan able to pick that up, and not sure what the call was. Too many men. That'll be too many men. So somebody's gonna have to sit that out. Liam will sit that out since he was just on the ice. For the Predators. Now I got it. A Pittsburgh power play. As E-Rat and Sema started out to defend the PK, and that deflection is going to go high up in the net. Pittsburgh really trying to figure out something offensively, and this may be their opportunity. But E-Rat able to split the defenders, and now has an opportunity. And no pointing for the ref, so that is a great save. Again, by the Pittsburgh goalkeeper. Because that man right there, Sebastian E-Rat, knows how to put it in the net. 107 remaining in the power play. Pittsburgh is having a lot of trouble. Caulfield tried to get a pass off. Peterson there to interrupt that. And here's another breakaway, but the goalie comes out. Smart move. Matthews, unable to get that shot off. Somehow gets it to Ricard. He's just going to back that up. That gets put in the corner. Ricard around the net. And now Pittsburgh has about 25 seconds remaining to get some shots off as they tried that, and that gets deflected. Here's one more shot, and there it is. That was a rebound attempt there, and that's what Pittsburgh wants. 10 seconds. And that doesn't get quite through. Ricard's able to get that out. And Preds will be full strength here. As Grivner picks that up, finds the lane on the left side. Nice shot, but deflected. Up and over the net. That should be tipped. Ref is calling it off. There's no icing there. Bacon's there to pick that up. That's going behind the net to Brennan. Brennan finds Sema. Sema on the left side. Sema has Erad to the right. Oh, it just got deflected. Couldn't get that pass connected. Another attempt there. Another shot. Blocked on that right pad. Tell you what, this Pittsburgh goalie has got his hands full, and he's doing pretty well, if you ask me, for the amount of shots he's taking and the quality of shots. These are misdirection, redirection shots, one-on-ones, fast breaks, and he's blocking probably more than 90% of them. As we got 7:25 left in the second period. And another power play. For Pittsburgh. As Crew Brennan is going to sit out for the next minute 30. Let's see if Pittsburgh can get something going. Caulfield, long shot, gets through but blocked. As they get a shot on goal, we'll face off here. 1:19 remaining. Caulfield again, able to get another shot off. Gets put in the corner after that deflection, goes back out to Caulfield. He finds Sullivan, and here he winds it up. Back to Caulfield. Looking for that quick shot. He's not afraid to shoot. Gets deflected. Sullivan puts it behind the net. Caulfield again winds up. Just wide left. And McDaniel trying to get that out, fighting that on the board. Caulfield keeps that in. And that's able to get out. Finally, Predators have a little bit of breathing room. McDaniel there jumps on that quickly. That goes behind the net. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield, another shot on the right side. Second attempt there. As they start building their shots on goal. This is one of their more effective power plays that they've had this game so far. Another shot by Caulfield, probably going on 5 shots for that young fella. And this one power play unit alone. And Predators are now full strength. As they defend successfully on that PK. 5:43 remaining in the second period. Not a lot of action on the scoreboard since the last goal. So the momentum, I would say, has shifted from the Predators to Pittsburgh. Momentarily, Asima able to get that out. That's tipped by Melnikov. No icing there. Crew Brennan out of the penalty box. He's tying that up in the corner, and there's another penalty. It's a heavy penalty game. Waiting to see the call. The refs are calling it out now. And Crew Brennan immediately gets a second penalty. So another minute and 30 seconds. Let's see if Pittsburgh can continue the power play efforts that they had previously. Sima Erats stepping out there first. Beg to differ. And Caulfield whipped that around. Got it to Michael with a quick shot, but that goes behind the net. Caulfield, far right. He had some open net there too. Caulfield in the corner, looking for that centering pass to the big fella in the middle. Ooh, loose puck there. Able to keep that out. Edgar tried to get a shot attempt. Last second deflection with Erat. Michael with another shot. Another rebound. And here comes Pittsburgh with a lot of heat. "16 seconds remaining. The Predators are fighting for the goose egg. Little face off here. That goes out to Howard as he's going to get that around the net. Who's that? Stahl trying to get a shot off but doesn't get through. And that'll be pushed all the way back, and Lev will be there first, but not fast enough to get there before the icing call. As Kirby takes his drink to reset. Face off gets won by Pittsburgh, or Predators. Hard hit on Grivna. That pops out, and there we go. We got Vince McGaddy, hard hit in the wall, no call. Puck behind the net. Pittsburgh able to control that, did a good job there, fanning his man off. They try to poke that out. And here comes Pugs. Left side, one in the middle. Good defense there by Pittsburgh. Sema jumps on. Tries to get one. Got past two. Shot. Nice save there. Pugs on the right side. McDaniel to Sema. Finds Picard. Long shot on the right. McDaniel. Around to Sema. Sema on his backside. Nice move. Still on his feet. Finds Bouchard, the birthday boy, over to McDaniel with another shot. And that is deflected behind them. 2:11 on the clock. No more points being scored in the entire second period as the Pittsburgh has found a way to slow down the Predators. Immediately after the faceoff, they're able to get that on their zone. And here we go, tit for tat, comes back. That's stolen and taken by Pittsburgh as they're getting more and more possessions offensively and some shots on goal. Almost had a backhand second attempt there on that right side by Caulfield. That gets it in the corner, and Liam Melnikoff gets tripped up. And that goes out to McDaniel, or Mulligan. He puts that in the corner again. And here comes Pittsburgh. Trying to find something. Sema on the backhand. Nothing there. And that's taken. Pittsburgh finally gets it out, causing the Predators to reset. Mulligan has one on his heel, almost got taken by Rayling with 1 minute remaining in the second period. Here's another one. There it is. I saw it coming. I could feel the pressure of the Predators, of the Pittsburgh tongue twist. And that is exactly what Pittsburgh wanted going into the third period, with a little bit of momentum, giving them some breathing room and able to pull the goalie if the game is close at that point. When you have more than a 2-point lead, it's almost not even worth it, because you don't want the score being any worse than what it is. Stahl unable to keep that in. Crew Brennan trying to track that down. The goalie's completely out of the net. He quickly gets back in. And here comes Pittsburgh. Feeling a little momentum here. That loose puck goes out to Loya. Loya over to Stahl. Stahl finds Mowry. And he just missed that. But Howard's there to pick that up for the Predators. Off the wall to Peterson. Finds Crew, and that'll be the end of the second period. We'll be back. All right, start of the third period. Can the Predators hold off the number 13 ranked team, Pittsburgh Elite, Pens Elite? We shall see in 14 minutes and 52 seconds. 3-1. Erat at the faceoff has Pugs and Peterson on his wings. Pugs in the corner. Dump that over to Peterson. That goes behind the net all the way around to Picard. And Aiden dumps that up to Erat. Peterson over to McDaniel. McDaniel makes a move, uses the screen. Another move. Picard, hard shot. Doesn't get through. It's a fallen soldier, able to block that. Another shot there, another deflection. Peterson almost had that rebound attempt right there. That's going to come out and be offsides on Predators. That'll be a full change. Seaman immediately coming out of the faceoff. Such an offensive threat this weekend. Again, trying to get past the last defender. Gets taken off. And here we go. Here's number 6. Morgan with a center pass, no one there to connect with. Loya dumps that back in the corner for Pittsburgh. Here comes Seema, able to build up some speed. Takes the center. Liam stays on ice. Almost had that to Crew Brennan. But that was blocked. Grivna winds up. Got it back to Seema. Trying to take advantage of that line change. And he got last second effort there by Michael to put that up in the net. Three-one. Murray on the left side, just wide on that shot. Lev takes a hard hit there. Not quite on the board, so he should be okay. Able to get right back up. Cause a deflection. Grivna there in the corner. Goes back around the other side, and Howard finds Lev, tipped by Vince, gets put back in the neutral zone by Pittsburgh. A little change out there with the door open. And here comes McDaniel on the right side, up to Erat. Oh, they're gonna call icing. Offsides. Oh, 11? He's the monster. People in the crowd talking about the size of Murray, number 11 on Pittsburgh. Baby Shaq out there. Born in 2012. It looks like he's born in 1980. And that's going to be saved by Pittsburgh. He's going to cover that. Full change for the Pittsburgh yellow M&Ms, as we call them. Almost the same color. I don't know. Is it the same color helmets? Looks like Pittsburgh's a little bit lighter on the yellow helmet. Hard to tell. Bacon tried to get that out. That gets taken, pinned up in the corner. 22. Sema with a big hit. Stahl up the railing. Can he get there first? Oh, they found that left side to Julius. And that gets deflected. Liam Melnikoff trying to split the defenders. Had that backhand. Got a good pass to Sema, but just out of his reach. Railing, able to get that out. McDaniel trying to take advantage of that line change as Crew Brennan on the right side one times it. And the goalie is going to cover it, keep it, and have that whistle blown and allow his teammates to switch out safely. Erad at the face-off. McDaniel. That goes out. Pittsburgh able to keep that back in. McDaniel trying to find a lane. Got Erad. Oh, nice hop pass to Peterson as he shoots that, and that gets saved. Another good save by Pittsburgh. Has had a shutout since the last goal in the first period. Pugs to Peterson, over to Picard, to McDaniel. Long shot by Picard. McDaniel slips up, Picard on his own. Erad there to help out. McDaniel quickly gets up and gets back in the mix. And here's Peterson to Pugs, and that goes in the corner. Peterson trying to pull that out. Gets tied up. And Pittsburgh now on the move. Pittsburgh. Is he in the corner? Morgan looking for some help. Cross-ice pass. Found Stahl. Another shot. And Vince McAdie finds Matthews. Matthews trying to get past that right defender. Center pass, almost had that to left, and that gets deflected. Grivna puts that behind the net. Gaddy helping out in the corner. And here comes Grivna. Howard up to Matthews. Matthews avoids a collision. Pittsburgh just really can't find that breathing room as the clock is dwindling down. Mulligan steps up. Ref's waving it off. Pittsburgh unable to really get on their side of the ice. And this might be it right here, but not a lot of help as they do a full change, leaving one on. Brennan, nice little drop pass to Sema. Sema on his backhand. And that gets put in the corner. Sema. Mulligan steps up, tries to keep that in. And that'll be picked up by Bacon. Up the Crew Brennan, off the wall to Liam. Another wave by Aaron. We got our Wheel of Fortune lady. Liam Melnikoff in the corner. Got it over to McDaniel. Over to Crew. Brennan finds Bucard. Oh, nice shot off the face mask. Another one. Behind the net battling. Sema pulls it out. Trying to create some space, and he does. Center and pass. And that'll be a full change out. Both teams are on the ice quite a bit right there. So we have 6:53. This game is going to pick up. I'm calling it right now. As we get closer. Pittsburgh is going to try to get back in this game. And Predators are smelling blood. Here it is. Iraq winding up. Just out of the reach of Pugs. So we will face off here as we have an icing call. That face-off would go out to Predators, but Pittsburgh quickly picks that up and gets a shot off. Kirby hasn't really had a lot of shots against him in the last 5 minutes. You don't want to catch him by surprise. As Grivna tried to get that out past the blue line. Morgan able to keep that in. And here comes Erat. Ooh, finds Peterson in the middle. Just taken off by Loya. Loose puck, Bacon. Pressure on his heels. Morgan as he exits the ice, and Peterson trying to stall it up as he's looking for relief. Mulligan couldn't quite get the angle he wanted. One timed it to the left side. Bacon taken by Moray with that reach he has. And here comes Lev. Lev on the right side. Lev, opportunity. Chose the backhand, went behind the net. Coy Bacon over to Mulligan. Mulligan puts it behind in the corner, got it back up to Lev. Lev battling the board, causing a lot of time to come off. It pops out, and Mulligan with a one-timer. Gets through, but blocked by the goalie. As Moray flips that out, and that will be icing. 4:37 remaining in the game. The Pittsburgh won this game. Oh, actually, it would not be a three-way tie because Pittsburgh tied Dallas Stars. So that would eliminate that three-way tie we could have had with LA Kings. Well, we had a tie too. I don't know how that would work. If Pittsburgh was able to win this game. Covered by Pittsburgh goalie. Because we tied LA Kings. They tied Dallas Stars, but both Kings and the Predators beat the Dallas Stars, but we would have a one loss. We'd be the only team with a loss out of the LA Kings. Huh. I think we would end up going just off a point differential. And that is a full change for both teams. Clearing the 4-minute mark. 3:55. Predators. 3. Pittsburgh 1. And Erat at the face-off. Trying to win that. He does, and that's Pugs puts that behind the net. Pittsburgh trying to get it out of their zone. Finally able to get that out. And Bacon whips that around the net. Avoided a collision there. Pugs, nice pass to Erat as he kicked it to Peterson. Toe dragged almost that shot. And last second, Goomans is able to take him off. Nice hit there, like Caulfield. That goes behind the net. Bacon giving pressure. Howard whipped that around Erat off the wall. Wasn't quite what he wanted. Got a lot of snow build up along the boards. Loya. Flip that up to Bacon, up to McGaddy. McGaddy on the right side. And that gets interrupted quickly by Gage Matthews as he puts a skate on it. Keeps it right there on that blue line, and it will cross over and cause a face-off. A lot of time went off between whistles there. 2:18 remaining. Now you wonder, what is the Predators or Pittsburgh coach thinking on pulling the goalie? Not to pull a goalie. Is it worth it? It's kind of questionable. But if he still feels like there's a shot, he's definitely going to try it. Nice shot there by Crew Brennan. But that gets blocked. McDaniel holding on to the puck. See, the Predators are just going to try to run this clock out now and keep that puck possession 100% of their control. Back and forth. A little switching. Not a lot of shots unless they're there. 100%. It's very effective to end the game and keep the puck on this side, because now the goalie, he's looking to the bench. Do I come off or do I not? And the coach is holding them off because the Predators have had the majority of this puck possession all game. I think the goalie's going to have to do it now. He's coming. He's off. It's 6-on-5 as the Predators are going to have to face this for the remainder of the game and see if they can hold it off. Nice little center pass there. Almost had that. Loose puck in the middle. Now they're comfortable. Caulfield, you know he likes to shoot just wide left. And that comes out. They're going to have to reset. And that will cause a lot of time to come off. As he finds Goomans. Goomans, game's picking up pace. Julius there to help out. Erat with the empty net. Just trying to get the puck to get that shot off and put the nail in the coffin. Rivnes slides in, and here is Pug's opportunity. If he takes the shot, can't quite get it. And here's Peterson, and he will finish it off with 10 seconds remaining. And Predators will sees the game 4-1 as the Pittsburgh goalie comes back in the game and closes that out for his team. Now you just want them to play safe. Caddy. That goes in the corner. Good game. We will see you tomorrow in the championship game against the LA Kings with the rematch from the tie game we had 2-2. We shall see you.